Hey everybody, Zero here. I just decided to do a video where you can actually see my face for once because I've been doing mostly unboxings lately of my limited edition systems for the 25th anniversary of Mario and also the God of War PSP. So stuff like that. Mostly I've just been showing off the items themselves. And you guys probably haven't really seen my face in a while, so I just decided to do a video, and the topic of the video is going to be a video game review. So the game that I'm going to be reviewing is right here. You may not have heard of it, I wouldn't be surprised. My store only got shipped one, maybe two copies of the game, I believe it was. It came out in I think it was early December or end of November, and it's a visual novel game for the DS, obviously. It's called 999, and it stands for 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. If you've never played a visual novel game before, they're basically like interactive stories. So if you don't like reading right off the bat, I could tell you're not going to like this game. But if you liked anything like, the Ace Attorney series, if you like the Phoenix Wright games, or, Hotel Dusk, or anything like that, then you'll probably enjoy this game. So basically, getting to some better lighting here, what the game is about is, there's 9 different characters, obviously, from the title. But you play as the kid in the center there. His name is Junpei, and you wake up on a ship, kind of like, without much memory of how you got there. Just kind of, woke up like, where the hell am I? What's going on? Type thing. And you immediately, come to realize that you're in a dangerous situation, like you've been kind of kidnapped or whatever, and you have to figure out what's going on. Basically, the ship's going to get flooded, and there's 8 other people on the ship with you, and they all same situation. They woke up, they didn't know how they got there. So it's very much like Saw, if you have seen the first Saw movie. And then people die like from going through certain doors or setting off traps or whatever, so it's very similar to like Saw. Most of the game is told through text on the bottom screen. Text on the top screen is like dialogue, like when the characters talk to each other. And there's two major portions of the game. There's the storytelling portion where you're just like reading what's going on, and occasionally you get to make choices, either dialogue choices or decisions, like which door do I go in or whatever. Who do I split up with? And then the other portion of the game is it's called Seek a Way Out, and basically like you'll get to a certain door and you'll be stuck, and you have to find a way out by looking for clues in the rooms of the area that you're in. So if you're in a library or a casino or a hotel room type thing, you have to click on different items and look around the rooms. You can combine items, you can examine them. It's got a very similar feel to like Trace Memory, if you played that, which came out a long time ago on the DS. So there's definitely like a puzzle solving aspect to it. I mean, you'll pretty much solve all the puzzles eventually on your own. Like, you can't really fail. There's no time limit or anything, but you get a lot of like interesting dialogue when you find certain items, or as you're progressing to get out of the current room that you're stuck in. And there's about 16 different Seek a Way Out puzzles in the entire game, but you'll only see probably like 4 or 5 of them in your first playthrough, because there's different doors you can choose to go through and different people you can split up with. So you'll definitely want to play the game again. It's not just like the same game all over again with maybe like 1 or 2 different slight variations. If you go through a different door, you'll actually solve a completely different puzzle and be with completely different people and get completely new dialogue. And there's actually different endings you can get that are completely different, and only one of them is like the true ultimate ending where you find out like everything that's really going on. Um, I had a lot of fun with it. It doesn't take too long to get all the endings, especially after you've beaten it once. Everything that you've already read will be able to be skipped by hitting right on the D-pad, and it'll just basically like zip through all the text really fast. You'll still have to solve the puzzles again that you've solved, but it'll go really quickly because you already will know how to do them. And then anytime you get to a branching point where you could make a different decision, the decision you made last time will be in gray. You can still pick it if you want, but the other decisions will be in white, and then you can choose to go a different route, and then all the new dialogue will just come at the normal pace that it normally would, and you can't skip it. So it really makes it like a faster playthrough. So like your first time playing the game, it might be, I don't know, like 5.5 hours it was for me. But then the second time you play through might be a little bit shorter because you're skipping a lot of the stuff you've already done. But then again, as you get different endings, they also tack on more length. Because like chances are the first time around you'll probably make all the wrong decisions and get like the shortest, crappiest ending that gives you no explanation of anything. And so the other endings will be longer because they'll extend the playtime. Like you'll get to the point where you died last time and there'll be a whole new story segment, so it'll actually be a little bit longer. So it evens out. Like you can skip past the sections you've already done, but the new stuff comes and then that lasts longer. So it'll probably be about 5.5 hours for each of your playtimes. So I mean, it's not a super long game. If you're really really into it, which you most likely will be, I know I was. You'll want to sit down and get all the endings like as quickly as possible. So I mean, even if you only did one ending per day, you could have it beat in a week or whatever. So I know you can't really rent DS games in too many places. I think maybe Blockbuster does it and maybe Family Video or whatever. But I doubt they'd carry a game this obscure. So I normally say rent it, but that's probably not possible. If you can get a used copy from GameStop and then bring it back after 7 days after you beat it or whatever, or keep it. I mean, even if you've gotten the 6 different endings, it might be something you want for your collection just because it is kind of rare and unique, and it's one of those games that's probably not going to be in print for very long. And if you collect the Castlevania games or the Ace Attorney series, this might be something you want to have in your collection. I have mine, and it's a really good game. And then even though you know what happens, if you feel like playing it again someday, you'll probably want to pick it up and go through at least one of the endings again. And it's really fun to share with friends. I know like my roommate, I showed it to her and she loved it and she played through it. So it's a very like addictive kind of, you want to spread the word type game. You'll want to like show other people and stuff. And the storytelling in it is really really great. It's really descriptive. The characters are anime style, so if you don't like anime, you might not be into that too much. But I mean, the game was originally Japanese, so there's a lot of Japanese influence in it. But it's got a really really cool story, a lot of surprises in it. It's really fun to read and to do the seek a way out portions, like the puzzle portions of the game. I definitely recommend it. It's like maybe $30-35 new, but used it's like $25. And it'll probably drop as it's out for a while. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a game review because you guys haven't really gotten to see me in too long, and I wanted to do something game related still. But until I come up with something else to make a video for, I don't know when I'll see you guys again, because March is when the 3DS comes out, so I don't really know what's going to come before that. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you can get a hold of the game because it is really sweet, and I will see you guys later.